Just look at when it jumps, it's such like, you just feel the bass. There's such enormous bass when it lands because it's so huge and it just eats snakes like nothing, like just loves eating snakes, which I don't. So we complete each other. Yo, what's going on, beautiful people? Riot here playing Ark Survival Evolved. I will explain all this epicness right in front of you in a matter of seconds. Just basically though, I'm hungover as balls right now. Like those of you who caught my stream yesterday where it was my worst ever attempt at the Centurion challenge in my life, but I thoroughly blame hot wings for that. I could have kept drinking after if throwing up those hot wings didn't burn like goddamn lava fire. Like they were the spiciest things ever. And by the way, I can't remember who you were, but you're totally right. The only thing that could have been worse than that is Takis. Had I have eaten Takis before, and I fucking love Takis. It was a miracle I didn't eat Takis before. I would have thrown up blood. But I did go out drinking again after, because I'm going to Scotland in like a few days, in a week, and I gotta prepare my kidneys and my liver and everything just for the impending doom. So I'm super hungover today, so I figured we'd take a look at this epic shizzle right in front of thee. Now we're gonna take a look at the new Jurassic Park mod dinosaurs. Like a few new creatures have been added, which I freaking love. All three of them, they're all cool as hell. And we're taking, what the fuck? We're taking a look at this Jurassic Park map right here, which is 5.5% completed, so calm your tits for those of you with critiques and everything. But it's a Jurassic Park maze map. How amazing does that sound? No, but this stuff looks pretty cool. I'm not sure I understand the concept. I'm not obviously a maze, you know, get to the finish line, but I'm not sure I understand like the pathway we're supposed to choose. I just don't know if it's, I assume we're just supposed to use the resources all over here. There's a bunch of herbivores. I don't think there's any carnivores over here, so there's a bunch of hide food, kind of stuff. Yeah, because then you would have to build a boat, I assume, to get over there and start the next part of the maze. Look at this! You poor bastard. I mean, it looks like he was dead before they plopped him up there, thank God, because he's obviously, you know, he was cut off at the balls. He's been halved at the genitals, which would usually... Yeah, you're not gonna be that operable after that. This map's crazy though. This stuff is so cool. They were just raided. Oh my god. So this must have been like past people who started the maze and didn't get off the island, I would presume. Is that what's going on here? This shit looks crazy. So yeah, fortunately, one of the creatures added in the Jurassic Park mod is a shark. The Anvil Shark, awesome enough. So I'm gonna use that guy to swim across to the next part of the maze. This weather is scary, dude. I love these giant walls. I do have to kind of take a look. Obviously, there's so much detail put into everything. Like, look, even spears laying on the ground. You're not a spear, you fucking liar. Hang on, that spear just tricked me. This guy's in a cage. That's crazy. Ooh, burnt and scathed. That sucks, buddy. So, yeah, looks like a bunch of stuff has just been pillaged over here. What is this? Oh, he straight up flipped his house over. That's so messed up. Holy crap, there's actually, the more far along I travel along this beach, the more pain I find. Look at this. Holy crap. These guys got it way worse than all those guys over there. I wonder what's I wonder what we're gonna find over here. Like the skeletal remains of a large gorilla having its way with a small, frail man. That's what I'm imagining. No way, there's a horse over here. I assume there's like piranhas and stuff in the water, so whatever you come over with, you're gonna want it to be agile. I would imagine just, yeah, but you could just put your horse on a boat though, Johnny. You could always just do that, you fool. What do we got going on here? Dude, it's a flip boat. Some sort of hurricane, tsunami, typhoon. Different rapper names that also... Wait, is that land that connects at the end? What? Girl, you tripping? Does it do it on both sides? Hang on a second, because that would kind of change everything. Where's that horse at? Okay, well, unfortunately, for some weird, just awesome reason, I'm unable to get the Jurassic Park dinosaurs in here. I think there's just some conflicting issues. So I'm going to ride this beautiful unicorn right here on over to there, assuming that land connects, because I kind of want to see what's going on here, too. It's piqued my interest. Holy shit, look how bright it is over there. Oh my god, it's like strobe lights. See, that's where all these guys messed up. If you don't have a unicorn, obviously, you're gonna get boned over. God, I would feel like the most legit person on this little bit of land right here. Look at all these nerds. Nice shells, nerds. Oh my god, look at all those turtles up ahead, actually. I love how there's moths and everything here, too. There's so many items that you will need to get started on your journey here, just with all the variety of creatures stuffed in. And not a single carnivore either, which is actually perfect, because obviously you're gonna want to fortify a little bit before heading on into the shizzle. Make sure to leave a like, by the way, guys. If this video gets enough loving from you, I'll be sure to track the advancements of this map as it goes. I mean, obviously not doing a different video every time it changes, like 1 or 2%. Right now it's at 5. At 25%, I'm pretty interested in how everything's going to have changed. Then 50%. and then 90%, because I'm weird with it and I like to mix it up a little. It does connect. We might as well run with our creature's calves slightly in the water like all those sexy dudes in women's dreams, right? That sounded kind of weird. I base a lot of what I think off what I last saw on TV. This is how they always dream. Even they had that chick, what's her name, had a dream about Cartman like this in that one episode of South Park. If Cartman's ass could be all sexy with long blowing hair on the back of a horse or a unicorn, then anybody can. I wonder what the end of this maze looks like. I'm so intrigued. I like how the creatures also spawn in like large herds. You see what's going on? I mean, the way he's doing it, or she's doing it, is just having them all spawn in one spot, and then once you get up close and they spawn, so it all looks like them all together. That wasn't very proper English. I'm so hungover right now. But the result is it makes them look like giant herds of creatures, which is pretty cool. Look at that. Like, that's what you'd see. A giant herd of pairs right there. Some loser-ass horses. Where's your unicorn, nerd? Oh, I meant where's your... Wait. Is it just called a horn? What the hell is that little thing on her forehead called? Look at that. Hungover Johnny doesn't give a shit. He just, wait a second, is this water not even that deep? Could we run in this water? Hang on, it looks like it's getting slightly deeper. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is like when you're flying somewhere and you look over and you see some gorgeous landscape beneath you. This land actually looks really freaking cool. This looks like so many great maps in like Rise of Nations or Age of Mythology, Rise of Legends, Impossible Creatures, any of those awesome games, you know what I'm saying? That's how this map resembles. I'm so happy I just decided to turn this guy into a unicorn. I mean, into a Pegasus. Now we look at the forest down at the end. Oh, I imagine that's where all the carnivores are. That's where things probably get spicy. Dude, you really have to hustle to get to the end of this map. Like, look at that distance. I guess honestly, I've been recording for like 11 minutes, so it hasn't been that far. But I imagine if I wasn't, you know, cheating gravity, then it would be a little more difficult. Dude, this is scary going into these giant trees. I feel like King Kong is gonna wreck my ass or something. You never know. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is freaky. This is actually so cool the way they did this with these giant trees and then little trees. The way it just becomes a giant thick forest. You can't even see what's going on in there. I wish it was bigger though. But of course the map is only 5% done. It will expand so much more. Man, this thing's gonna be amazing at 100%, although maps never really get to 100%, but it'll, around 80%, this is gonna be the shits. What the hell is going on around here? There's some weird lighting in this area. Okay, now it seems we're just, oh my god, this map is gonna be so sweet. Look at this, this is obviously so incomplete on so many parts, but just a giant singular river going down the entire map that everything connects to. That right there, this kind of hydration source is how you get some very sketchy shiz. It's actually spooky as hell down here. The swamp noises in the black water is terrifying. It's that kind of water where goddamn sea monsters are waiting beneath. Alright, so here I'm thinking it'll be the swamp area. I freaking love the layout of this map so far. Just the general idea of it. It's so different and I love change. I love when things get mixed up and then all of a sudden you're in this biome. Like, this would be so cool to have a bunch of subscribers on. Because you can run but you can't hide. You know what I'm saying? It would be Scary Terry all over again. Actually, no, but you can hide from Scary Terriers. It's for Rick and Morty. If you don't watch Rick and Morty, you won't get it. But, yes, when this map is even 50% complete, I don't know, it depends how frequently it's being added onto. If it's a long, slow process, then I'll probably just check up on it in a long time. But, yeah, look at that, that's still brand new. But if the dev's actually working on it pretty steady, then I would be very happy to move a subscriber server onto here. Well, assuming Donald's down, but Donald's always down for awesome stuff. Because this would be a cool map to focus on. I mean, like, everyone's sandwiched together in one big area. It's only straight or forward, man. There's no left or right. Alright, time to go check out these Jurassic Park creatures. But this, dude, this is gonna be fun right here. Wonder how far it goes, too. Probably goes on infinitely. This might actually be a giant-ass map, but it's not, I don't know, it's just different. I love variety. Yeah, I can mess around with the creatures now. This is so exciting. Alright, so this one right here, the Megalodon, this one was only added. This isn't even like, this was just added because it was fun. Like, there's no other general point behind adding a giant-ass feline into your world. And although the saddle isn't 100% yet, like, it still has to be tweaked a little bit, obviously. I don't have the ass gravitational powers of levitating. It still legit might be one of my favorite mounts. Like, I kind of love this creature dearly. I can't wait to come across one in my survival series. It's going to be awesome to tame one because look, it's not even that strong. It's like a basic Megalodon. It's just freaking huge. But straight up, imagine having a creature like this. Look at that. You can start pop my head. Actually, biting my head and popping it in its jaw would actually be a little difficult because it's so small. It'd be like trying to put a grape on your tongue and biting down normally and just popping the grape without pushing it against the top of your mouth. Because it's too small. Like, that's this, I don't know. I love this creature so dearly. This wasn't even supposed to be a big part of the update, but I just look at the size of that skull. This would be the dopest thing on the planet to have at your back right here. Look at this monster. This is gargantuan. This needs to be, I need to have this tamed in my survival series. It's so cool. Just look at when it jumps. It's such like, you just feel the base. There's such enormous base when it lands because it's so huge and it just eats snakes like nothing. Like, just loves eating snakes, which I don't, so we complete each other. But it is also, look at the size of this monster. Let's go find another creature and compare them next. It makes me wish dearly that we had the opportunity to jump up and like just latch on to creatures. Why is that not a thing? Why can't Ark put more detail into the creatures like that? Why can't sabers do that? If sabers had the animation to jump up and latch onto their creatures' jugulars, which is what they would do, believe it or not, a lot of creatures didn't actually bite at creatures' animals. I had to try Triceratops. They don't actually just bite at creatures' ankles until they die like they do in Ark. It's mostly, have you ever seen a lion like attack a buffalo or something? They just dive at the throat, bite onto the throat, and hang onto the throat until the creature falls to the ground. It's all throat damage. I wish Ark cared more about that, man, enough. Jesus Christ, everyone just bites each other's feet and genitals in this world until they're dead. Alright, look at this next to the size of this rhino. Exactly why this creature is awesome. I mean, he's amazing. I love him dearly. Once we're actually sitting on his back, that'll be fantastic, but I can't imagine I'm even going to be able to tame one of these in the next couple episodes anyways. So, I'm not really too worried about it. I just love it so much, man. Alright, I suppose I should move on, but damn it, look how fancy that is. Alright, now the next one is for my dinosaur fans out there who don't like all the additional things they added in Jurassic Park to the Dilo. Because that's not really what a dilo looked like, apparently. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too much of a dinosaur expert. I'll leave the expertise up to my man Gaming Beaver. But at the same time, a dilo that doesn't have little frills on the side of its face or shoot venom. What an insane concept, am I right? It's like Jurassic Park never even existed. This thing is so damn cool right here. I love it so dearly. Just another way this mod gets even more realistic. I love that roar. Sounds like an air raid siren. This dude is so awesome. I can't wait to tame one of these either. Now this, also the sitting's a little bugged as you can see still. It's a brain. All these were literally added like half an hour ago. Pretty much jumped on that really quick. I was gonna do a survival series video and just like throw up in my trash can if I had to, and then like a godsend, the mod dev hit me up. Was, oh, thank you everyone. So we have this dandy fella right here. Let's check out those stats, girl. Let's see what you packing. 800 health. Yeah, pretty much standard. For those of you who don't know already, because you haven't seen any of these Jurassic Park update videos, these Jurassic Park dinosaurs have basically the same stats as Ark's version. Ark's, like, you know, their other version of the dinosaur, just a little bit beefier. This dilo is so much freaking cooler than you. Get your stupid little Steven Spielberg boa frills away from me, dog. Don't even try it. Oh, this guy's awesome. A giant as well. Such a large beast. This is almost like the perfect analogy right here, except it's way too literal to be an analogy. But the new dilo eating and killing the old ones. Hitting me with things that never even existed before. Apparently. I don't know, I gotta study the subject. I googled it for like 5 minutes prior to the video, but the combination of being hungover and only having 5 minutes of research on the topic is making me feel a little unequipped right now. Look at these guys beating up kids on the playground that don't deserve it. Oh no, I didn't even save the dodo. I killed him as well. Well, I can't help it if I'm too epic. Go ahead and feast on their remains, buddy, while we take a look at the Anvil Shark. Now, the Anvil Shark, for those of you who don't know, this mod dev, all you have to do is kick him like 30 bucks, and he custom creates dinosaurs for you, just creatures that have existed. It's the coolest shit ever. Oh my god, I wish, my only issue with it is I wish it was around a long time ago, but at least now, like, better than never, you know what I'm saying? Finally, this kind of situation exists. Alright, here we have a male Stethecanthus. It's just, oh Jesus, get out of here, ruining everything. Look at this awesome guy, the Anvil Shark. Commonly named because his face looks like a goddamn anvil. There should be no need to explain why this creature is called an Anvil Shark. Dude, that is badass. Obviously, this might need a little tweaking too, but if that's how we actually, I mean, I imagine it's gonna be a saddle thing later on. All the mounting bits are a little buggy right now. That's the only issue with recording it the second it comes out, but I don't give a shit because I just kind of prefer how the creature looks as opposed to how I write it. But if this is what he's going for, not like a saddle, but just kind of us water skiing on the back while holding on to the anvil, that would be amazing. So as you can see, the shark is pretty spot on. It's got the anvil, it's got that little tweaked dorsal fin thing. I don't know what a dorsal fin is, but I hear it a lot when referred to as creatures. Because I see fins, but I don't know which one's dorsal. Could be that little one up in the, could be the big tail one, the little one right below the big tail one, or above that. This dude's got fins coming every which way. I have no idea which one's dorsal. Or they all are. A simple Google research could solve my issue, but it's funnier this way. Dude, that is so cool. Look at that anvil just peeking up over the water. That's... Hey Mike, I think there's an Anvil Shark stalking us. How could you tell? Look at that. I mean, what a perfect name for a creature. Whoever named this the Anvil Shark, you, sir, should get to name all of Earth's creatures because you are so spot on with it. This one, I think it was tweaked from a Megalodon. Clearly, right? Because all creatures in this mod are based off other creatures. In, like, Ark, they're just, like, tweaked and reanimated to look more awesome and realistic. This is so damn cool right here. I think either 2 or 3, I can't remember, but I have a few dinosaurs in the thing that are going to be created and added to this mod that are going to be so sweet. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be the shits. Alright, so if you guys want more updates with this Jurassic Park dinos and this Jurassic Park map, I mean these dinos and that map, then make sure to smack that like button, subscribe for more. The mods are in the description below, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace!